On the 28th of February 2026, Dubai shocked the world as fires broke out across several iconic landmarks. Iran launched a wave of drones and missiles targeting the UAE as part of escalating tensions with the United States and Israel. The UAE's air defense successfully intercepted most of the attacks, minimizing further damage. Despite the defense, debris from intercepted drones caused a fire at the iconic Burj Al Arab Hotel. Other areas, including Jebel Ali Port and Palm Jumeirah, were also affected by falling debris and small fires. Unfortunately, 3 people lost their lives and 58 others were injured during these incidents. This conflict highlights the ongoing tension in the Middle East, with Dubai experiencing the impact of regional escalation on the 28th of February 2026. After the initial escalation on the 28th of February 2026, the situation in the UAE continued to develop on 1 and the 2nd of March 2026. On the 1st of March 2026, UAE authorities confirmed that their air defense systems successfully intercepted several drones and missiles entering the country's airspace. Although most threats were neutralized, falling debris reportedly caused 3 expatriates to lose their lives and 58 others to be injured. Several major airlines temporarily suspended operations due to airspace restrictions and ongoing safety assessments. The UAE government announced temporary remote work for the private sector and online learning for schools and educational institutions. Dubai and Abu Dhabi stock markets were temporarily closed to assess the economic impact of the ongoing tensions. Authorities emphasized that the situation remains under control, but regional tensions in the Middle East continue to draw global attention. As of the 3rd of March 2026, flight operations in Dubai are still disrupted due to the recent airspace closure. Dubai International Airport and other airports are beginning limited operations, but normal commercial flights have not fully resumed. Some limited flights have started, primarily for repatriation or essential travel, while most other flights remain delayed or canceled. Many travelers are still affected, and airports remain under close monitoring to ensure safety and smooth operations. Major airlines, including Emirates, have resumed some operations on a limited basis. Schedules are still subject to change. Passengers are advised to check official flight status before heading to the airport, as schedules remain unstable. Dubai and the UAE are facing waves of drone and missile attacks from Iran. March 4, 2026. To protect its territory, the UAE uses a multi-layered air defense system ready to intercept threats from the sky. Advanced radar detects drones and missiles, tracking their trajectory to identify targets that must be intercepted. Anti-air missiles are launched or fighter jets deployed to destroy threats before they reach the city. Thousands of missiles and drones have been successfully intercepted. Dubai remains safe and city life continues normally. The air defense system is on alert 24/7. Dubai is safe, with its skies continuously protected. On the evening of March 5, 2026, at approximately 8:50 p.m. UAE time, the United Arab Emirates confirmed that its airspace and territory will not be used for attacks against Iran. The UAE government emphasized the importance of diplomatic dialogue, urging all parties, including the United States and Iran, to return to the negotiating table to resolve tensions peacefully. Authorities also confirmed that daily life and economic activities are being closely monitored to ensure safety and stability. This video is based on verified reports from TBS News. All information presented is for informational purposes only. This is the latest update as of March 6, 2026, on the situation in Dubai and surrounding areas, based on credible international news reports. Dubai and Abu Dhabi are reported to remain on high alert, with security forces actively monitoring the situation. Flight operations in the United Arab Emirates continue on a limited basis with additional safety measures, according to reports from Gulf News and Khaleej Times. Several public venues remain temporarily closed as a precaution, while authorities continue monitoring developments. Official statements from defense authorities and related sources indicate that the security situation in the region is being closely monitored. Geopolitical tensions are affecting key shipping routes and the regional economy. So far, the situation remains under continuous observation. Reuters, News, Khaleej Times, UAE Ministry of Defense, U.S. Department of State. On the night of the 7th of March, Dubai's air defense systems detected 17 ballistic missiles and 117 drones. 16 missiles and 113 drones were successfully intercepted, while one missile fell into the sea. UAE's air defense remained fully operational throughout the period. Small debris from intercepted missiles fell in Al Barsha and Dubai Marina. Civilians panicked and ran to avoid the falling debris. Although there was no major structural damage, the debris remained dangerous. Daily life continued despite occasional explosions from the interceptions. Dubai's airport temporarily suspended operations before resuming. Authorities issued safety instructions to residents. Missile and drone threats still existed, but most were successfully intercepted. Debris remained hazardous, so residents needed to stay alert. No direct large-scale attacks on buildings or crowded areas were reported. Information based on international media reports and public sources. March 9, 2026. Dubai and the Middle East are in a situation of regional tension. This information comes from the national news. President of the UAE, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, emphasized that the country is united and strong and not an easy target. This was reported by the national news. He also praised the security forces for successfully intercepting hundreds of missiles and drones. According to Khalij Times, the safety of the citizens remains assured. Emirati officials stress that any future settlement with Iran must address missile and drone programs, not just nuclear issues. This was reported by the national news. This measure is essential for long-term regional security. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian rejected unconditional surrender demands, which The Guardian described as a dream. Iran will only stop attacks on countries that have not attacked it. These strikes are a response to actions by others. President of the United States Donald Trump stated that ending the conflict with Iran must be a joint decision with Israel. This was reported by Reuters. Close diplomatic relations between the two countries are crucial, and the next steps will be determined together. Qatari Prime Minister Mohammed bin Abdulrahman Al Thani called on all parties for de-escalation and dialogue. As reported by Reuters, he emphasized that Iran's attacks on Gulf countries must stop to reduce tensions. EU leaders met with Middle Eastern countries to discuss the escalation and ways to protect security and stability, according to the national news. Russian President Vladimir Putin expressed support for Iran and stressed the strategic relationship between the two countries, as reported by Times of India. Dubai remains safe today. Residents are advised to stay alert and follow official instructions. This information comes from the national news, according to their UAE safety update. Breaking update from Dubai, March 10, 2026. According to reports, air defense systems in the United Arab Emirates were activated following possible missile and drone threats in the region. Authorities continue to monitor the situation closely, ensuring that all necessary security measures are in place to protect critical areas. Tensions remain in the region, and residents are advised to stay informed through official channels, according to international media and UAE government statements. Breaking update from Dubai on March 11, 2026. Multiple drones were detected near the city as tensions rise in the Middle East. Several drones were flying over Dubai's skyline at night, creating a tense atmosphere for residents and authorities. UAE air defense systems quickly intercepted some of the drones, causing flashes of light in the night sky. Fighter jets were deployed to patrol the skies and ensure the safety of the city's population. Authorities report the situation is under control, but tensions remain high. All information is based on verified international news sources. Breaking update. Loud explosions were reported in downtown Dubai on March 12, 2026. Early reports indicate that a drone crashed in the Al Badaa area, causing a loud blast and a small fire. Authorities described the event as a minor drone incident, and emergency teams quickly responded to the scene. So far, no injuries or deaths have been reported. Information verified from international news sources. Breaking update. Dubai International Airport and other airports are operating with limited flights on March 13, 2026, following recent security alerts. Major airlines, including Emirates, Etihad, FlyDubai, and Air Arabia have resumed limited operations, while some flights remain cancelled or rescheduled. Passengers are advised to check flight status directly with airlines, as schedules continue to be affected by regional security concerns. Some international airlines, like KLM, have canceled flights to Dubai, until the end of March 2026 due to safety reasons. Dubai airports are operational but limited. Travelers should remain cautious and verify all flight details. Visuals used are illustrations. Don't forget to share so your friends can stay informed and follow for the latest updates. Latest update in Dubai on March 14, 2026. UAE air defense systems intercepted an aerial threat approaching the country. Debris from the interception reportedly struck the exterior of a building in central Dubai. Authorities confirmed that no injuries have been reported so far. Security forces remain on high alert as regional tensions continue. This information is based on verified sources. Don't forget to follow and share so your friends can stay updated about the latest news in Dubai. Visuals are illustrations. Latest Gulf conflict update as of the 14th of March 2026. Here's what world leaders are saying about the situation and when the conflict might end, based on reports from Reuters and international news sources. U.S. President Donald Trump stated between 11 and the 13th of March 2026 that there is currently no fixed timeline to end the military operations. According to Reuters and PBS NewsHour, Iran's Supreme Leader Mojtaba Khamenei said on the 12th of March 2026 that Iran will continue defending its sovereignty and respond to threats, according to Reuters. International leaders and diplomats have called for de-escalation and negotiations to avoid further conflict in the region, according to reports from Reuters and The Washington Post. The United Nations also called for a ceasefire and protection of civilians on the 11th of March 2026. This information is based on verified international news sources. Don't forget, comment, follow, and share so your friends can stay updated with the latest developments. On March 15, 2026, tensions in the Gulf region increased after several security incidents were reported in the United Arab Emirates. Iran issued a warning for people to stay away from several major ports in the UAE, including areas in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Fujairah. A drone was intercepted by UAE air defense systems, and debris falling from the sky caused a small fire near an oil terminal. The incident also caused temporary disruptions to flight operations, but the situation was later brought under control by authorities. This information is based on verified international news sources. Don't forget, comment, follow, and share so your friends can stay updated on the latest developments in Dubai and the Gulf region. In Dubai, on March 16, 2026, a drone strike was reported near Dubai International Airport. The strike reportedly caused a fire in an area close to the airport. Thick smoke could be seen rising into the sky as the fire spread in the area. Emergency crews quickly arrived at the scene to control the situation. Several flights were temporarily suspended for safety. So far, there are no official reports of deaths or injuries. The images in this video are illustrations, while the information presented is based on reliable news sources. Don't forget to follow and share so your friends stay updated with the latest news. On March 16, 2026, a missile strike in Al Bahia, Abu Dhabi resulted in the death of one civilian. Authorities confirmed that the victim was a Palestinian civilian whose car was hit by the missile. The incident happened during a series of missile and drone attacks affecting parts of the UAE. This information is based on verified international news sources. Follow to stay informed and share so your friends can know the newest developments. Breaking news from Dubai, March 17, 2026. Early this morning, multiple explosions were reported across the city amid rising regional tensions. Iran launched missile and drone strikes targeting UAE facilities, including the Fujairah area. The UAE temporarily closed its airspace, causing delays and cancellations for Emirates, FlyDubai, and Air India flights. Schools and businesses remain open with extra security, while residents are advised to stay alert. Geopolitical tensions remain high, with reports that Israel targeted key Iranian military officials. Stay updated and follow local authorities. Breaking update, March 17, 2026. As of this evening in Dubai, flights are still facing major disruptions. The UAE temporarily closed its airspace earlier due to missile and drone threats. Multiple flights, including Emirates and FlyDubai, have been delayed, cancelled. Airspace has reopened, but the situation remains unstable with ongoing changes. Passengers are strongly advised to check their flight status before heading to the airport. On March 18, 2026, explosions were reported across Dubai as air defense systems intercepted incoming missiles and drones. Multiple threats were successfully neutralized. No casualties have been officially confirmed. Visuals are for illustration purposes only. Information is based on verified international news sources. The 19th of March 2026, drone and missile threats returned to Dubai. Multiple drones and missiles are approaching the city, creating a tense situation. UAE air defense systems successfully intercepted almost all threats. No casualties reported so far, but tensions remain high. Narrator: the information being read is accurate and sourced from verified news outlets. However, what you see on screen is for illustration purposes only and does not depict real events. Breaking news: Dubai is under attack again as air defense systems respond to incoming threats. On March 20, 2026, air defense systems in Dubai and Abu Dhabi were activated after multiple aerial threats were detected. Reports indicate that several ballistic missiles and drones were launched toward the region. All incoming threats were successfully intercepted before reaching their targets. No casualties or injuries have been reported so far. This incident is believed to be linked to rising regional tensions involving Iran and neighboring Gulf countries. The situation in Dubai remains under close monitoring. Authorities continue to ensure public safety, and the world watches closely as regional tensions persist. Visuals shown in this video are for illustration purposes only, but the news being read is sourced from verified and official reports. Breaking news, March 21, 2026. The situation in Dubai has become tense once again. The United Arab Emirates is facing missile and drone attacks, with multiple threats entering its airspace. Air defense systems responded immediately, successfully intercepting the attacks mid-air. However, this attack was not without casualties. At least 8 people have been reported dead, including civilians and security personnel. This escalation is believed to be linked to rising tensions involving Iran and global powers. Despite the attacks, daily life continues under heightened alert. The world is watching closely as the risk of a larger conflict grows. Stay informed, stay alert. All visuals shown are AI-generated illustrations based on verified news sources. Dubai, March 22, 2026. A seemingly calm day changed as an aerial threat was detected. 4 ballistic missiles and 25 drones were detected heading toward the city. UAE's air defense immediately responded. All missiles and drones were successfully intercepted, preventing major damage to populated areas, although the attack intercepted debris in several areas. Emergency teams were quickly on alert. Residents were advised to stay indoors and follow safety instructions while security teams monitored the situation. The city returned to calm, but residents are advised to remain vigilant. The visuals in this video are for illustration purposes only. The information presented is based on verified news sources. On March 23, 2026, the United Arab Emirates remained on high alert. Air defense systems successfully intercepted 7 ballistic missiles and 16 drones targeting the country. Dubai International Airport and other UAE airports continued operations, but flights faced potential delays or cancellations due to security and adverse weather. Despite ongoing regional tensions, life in Dubai continues. Residents carry on with daily activities cautiously. Cultural events like Art Dubai have been postponed or restructured due to regional tensions. Visuals used are for illustration purposes only, but this news is read from verified sources. From 24 to the 25th of March 2026, Dubai shifted from calm to tense within just 48 hours. On the 24th of March, missiles and drones were launched from Iran towards the United Arab Emirates. The air defense systems were activated immediately, intercepting most of the incoming threats before they could reach their targets. No major damage or casualties were reported that day, but citizens remained on high alert. Entering the 25th of March, the situation remained tense with continued threats in the skies above Dubai. Flights experienced disruptions while the public was advised to stay vigilant and avoid risky areas. Although most attacks were intercepted successfully, the situation continues to be closely monitored. Follow to stay updated on the latest developments, and share so your friends are informed too. All visuals are illustrations, but the events and dates shown are accurate. March 26, 2026, Dubai and Abu Dhabi are calm this morning, but the sky will soon become a field of threat. UAE defenses detected missiles and drones from Iran, Systems are on high alert. Missiles were intercepted, explosions lit the sky. Debris began falling into public areas. Debris fell in Abu Dhabi, vehicles damaged, people kept distance. Emergency teams arrived. 2 lives lost, 1 Pakistani, 1 Indian, 3 injured, including locals. Threats remain. Follow for daily updates and share so your friends know the latest news. March 30th, 2026. A major attack strikes Dubai. Air defenses intercept missiles mid-air. Explosions light up the sky. 3 lives were lost, including soldiers and a civilian. March 31st. The attacks continue through the night. No deaths reported, but 4 people were injured by falling debris. This video uses AI-generated visuals based on news reports for illustration purposes only.